Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you today. Thank you for joining us for this important presentation. Today, we'll be discussing UK MHRA certification for pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the key aspects of obtaining and maintaining MHRA certification and why it's vital for our industry. So, let's get started and explore this essential topic together. Let's start with understanding what the MHRA actually is. The Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, or MHRA, is the main regulatory authority in the UK. Its job is to ensure that medicines, medical devices, and healthcare products meet strict standards of quality, safety, and efficacy before they reach patients. Essentially, they make sure everything used in healthcare is safe and effective. Now, the MHRA also oversees pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities that supply medicines to the UK market. This means they don't just regulate the products themselves, but also the factories that produce these products, ensuring that manufacturing practices meet high standards. Why is MHRA certification so important? Well, first, it provides access to the UK pharmaceutical market. If you want to sell your medicines or healthcare products in the UK, having MHRA approval is almost essential. It also means your manufacturing process complies with UK Good Manufacturing Practice standards, which are very rigorous. Furthermore, MHRA certification is recognized internationally as a mark of quality. This can open doors for international recognition of your manufacturing standards, making it easier to expand into other markets. And finally, having this certification boosts your credibility, improves export opportunities, and reassures regulators and partners worldwide that your products meet high standards. So overall, MHRA certification isn't just a regulatory checkbox. It's a vital step in building trust, expanding your market reach, and ensuring your products meet the highest standards. Now, let's take a closer look at the objectives of MHRA certification. The main goal here is to ensure that the medicines we produce are safe and effective for patients. This means that every step of the manufacturing process must meet strict standards to protect those who rely on these products. Another key point is verifying compliance with Good Manufacturing Practices, or GMP. These are internationally recognized guidelines that ensure quality at every stage, from raw materials to finished products. It's also crucial to prevent contamination, mix-ups, and any quality defects. These issues can have serious consequences, so maintaining rigorous controls helps us avoid them altogether. Additionally, we need to have proper quality management systems in place. This means ongoing monitoring and continuous improvement to keep standards high. And of course, product consistency and traceability are vital. We want to be able to produce every batch with the same quality and trace any issues back to their source if needed. Now, why is all this important? Well, MHRA certification shows that our facility operates according to internationally accepted GMP standards. It's a mark of trust and quality assurance, demonstrating that we meet the highest levels of safety and efficacy. This certification is a vital part of our overall commitment to delivering safe medicines, and it helps us maintain confidence with regulators, partners, and most importantly, patients. Let's take a closer look at the key regulatory authorities involved in ensuring pharmaceutical quality. First, we have the UK MHRA. They are responsible for conducting inspections and issuing GMP certifications, which are essential for ensuring medicines meet safety and quality standards before reaching the UK market. Their role is critical in maintaining public health and trust. Moving on, in India, the CDSCO acts as the national regulatory authority. They oversee and monitor pharmaceutical manufacturing compliance across the country, making sure that manufacturers adhere to the necessary standards and regulations. Within each state, the state FDA plays a vital role. They issue manufacturing licenses, conduct local inspections, and monitor GMP compliance on the ground. This local oversight helps maintain consistent quality standards across different regions. Finally, at the core of everything is the pharmaceutical manufacturer itself. They bear the responsibility for maintaining GMP compliance and proper documentation systems. This is fundamental because compliance and thorough documentation are the backbone of producing safe, effective medicines. Connecting all these points to our overall theme, it's clear that a coordinated effort among these authorities, along with responsible manufacturing practices, is essential for ensuring pharmaceutical quality and safeguarding public health. Now, let's take a closer look at the responsibilities of the UK MHRA. Their key role is to perform GMP inspections of manufacturing facilities. This means they go into factories to ensure everything is up to standard and compliant with regulations. They also review manufacturing and quality systems to make sure processes are robust and reliable. Another important responsibility is issuing GMP certificates, which certify that a facility meets all necessary standards. But their job doesn't stop there. They also monitor compliance even after certification, making sure companies continue to follow good practices over time. When quality issues arise, the MHRA investigates product defects thoroughly to identify root causes and prevent future problems. In cases of noncompliance, they have enforcement powers to take appropriate actions, which can include warnings, fines, or even suspension of manufacturing licenses. Now, moving on to their regulatory focus areas. Data integrity is a top priority because accurate, reliable data underpins everything they regulate. Sterile manufacturing controls are also critical, especially for products that require a sterile environment to ensure safety and efficacy. Documentation practices are essential. They need to ensure records are complete, accurate, and properly maintained. Risk management systems are in place to identify and mitigate potential issues before they become serious problems. Lastly, quality assurance procedures help maintain high standards across all aspects of manufacturing, ensuring patient safety and product quality. All of these responsibilities and focus areas connect back to the overarching goal of safeguarding public health through rigorous regulation and continuous oversight. Now, let's explore the responsibilities of the CDSCO and state FDA. Starting with the CDSCO, or the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, their main role is to ensure that all pharmaceutical products in India comply with national regulations. They also play a critical part in supporting coordination with international regulatory agencies, which helps align Indian standards with global practices. Additionally, the CDSCO oversees the implementation of good manufacturing practices, or GMP, across the country, making sure that manufacturing processes meet quality standards. Moving on to the state FDA, their responsibilities are more localized but equally important. They are responsible for granting manufacturing licenses to ensure only qualified facilities operate. They conduct routine GMP inspections to verify ongoing compliance and verify adherence to Schedule M, which sets the standards for manufacturing practices. They also monitor pharmaceutical manufacturing activities at the state level, ensuring that local facilities continue to meet regulatory requirements. Now, why is all this important? These authorities play a crucial role in helping Indian pharmaceutical facilities stay prepared for inspections by agencies like the MHRA. Maintaining regulatory readiness is essential for ensuring product quality, safety, and compliance, which ultimately supports India's reputation in the global pharmaceutical landscape. Now, let's look at the eligibility criteria for MHRA certification. First, it's important to understand which facilities are eligible for inspection. These include oral solid dosage manufacturing units, which cover tablets and capsules. Sterile injectable facilities are also eligible, as they handle products requiring aseptic processing. API manufacturing units, responsible for producing the active pharmaceutical ingredients, are another key category. Additionally, biotechnology and biologics manufacturing facilities qualify, given the complexity and importance of these products. Lastly, contract manufacturing organizations, or CMOs, which produce medicines on behalf of other companies, are also within scope. Moving on to the basic requirements, there are several essential elements to ensure compliance. First, having a valid manufacturing license is fundamental. It proves that the facility is authorized to operate. Next, the infrastructure must be GMP compliant, meaning it adheres to good manufacturing practices to ensure product quality and safety. Qualified technical personnel are also crucial, as skilled staff are necessary to maintain high standards throughout production. In addition, robust quality assurance and quality control systems are required to oversee every step of manufacturing, ensuring consistent product quality. Proper documentation and validation systems are equally vital. They provide traceability and confirm that processes are reliable and reproducible. All these elements come together to create a comprehensive framework that supports the integrity and safety of pharmaceutical products, aligning with the overall goal of ensuring public health and regulatory compliance. Now, let's walk through the application process for MHRA certification. The first step is the submission of your application. This involves submitting a comprehensive package to the MHRA for a GMP inspection. Key documents include the Site Master File, which provides an overarching view of your manufacturing site's quality systems. You'll also need to include details of your manufacturing license, a list of your products, and validation reports demonstrating your processes are reliable and consistent. Additionally, quality manuals and SOPs are essential, as they outline your quality management system and standard operating procedures. Don't forget to include your batch manufacturing and testing procedures. They show how you produce and verify your products. Once your application is complete, the next step is to pay the regulatory fees. This covers the costs associated with the inspection and certification process. Ensuring these fees are paid promptly is crucial to moving forward smoothly. Together, these steps form the foundation of your journey toward MHRA certification, aligning your manufacturing practices with regulatory standards and ultimately supporting your market authorization goals. Now, let's take a closer look at the document review process, specifically how the MHRA conducts their evaluations. When the MHRA reviews submitted documents, they focus on several key areas. First, they assess the GMP compliance status to ensure that manufacturing practices meet the required standards. Then, they examine the quality management systems in place, which are crucial for maintaining consistent product quality. They also review the manufacturing processes themselves, making sure everything is performed correctly and safely. Additionally, they look at the facility design and controls, confirming that the environment supports good manufacturing practices. Lastly, they evaluate the documentation systems to ensure all records are accurate, complete, and properly maintained. The outcome of this review is quite straightforward. If the documents are satisfactory and meet all the necessary criteria, the MHRA proceeds to initiate inspection scheduling. This step is vital because it moves the process forward towards approval, ensuring that the product can be safely brought to market. Overall, this review process is a critical checkpoint, helping to uphold high standards in pharmaceutical manufacturing and safeguarding public health. Now, let's look at the areas that are commonly reviewed during an MHRA inspection. One key area is deviation management, which involves how we identify, document, and address deviations in our processes to ensure consistent quality. Next is change control systems, where inspectors will review how changes are managed to prevent unintended impacts on product quality and compliance. CAPA, or corrective and preventive actions, are also critically evaluated to see how effectively we respond to issues and prevent recurrence. Complaint handling and recalls are examined to ensure we have a robust system in place for managing product issues that reach the customer. Moving on to the inspection activities themselves, MHRA inspectors will evaluate manufacturing operations to confirm they adhere to good manufacturing practices. They'll review HVAC and water systems, as these are vital for maintaining a controlled environment. Quality control laboratories are scrutinized to ensure testing is thorough and reliable. Validation and qualification systems are also a focus, as they demonstrate that our processes and equipment consistently produce quality products. Documentation and data integrity are key, since accurate records are the backbone of compliance. Lastly, environmental monitoring systems are assessed to verify that our facility environment remains within acceptable parameters, supporting overall product quality and safety. All these areas collectively provide a comprehensive view of our compliance and operational integrity. Let's now look at some of the common deficiencies that are often observed during inspections. One frequent issue is incomplete documentation, which can lead to gaps in traceability and accountability. Poor data integrity practices also come up often, risking the accuracy and reliability of your data. Inadequate cleaning validation is another concern, as it can impact the cleanliness and safety of your processes. We also see deficiencies in environmental monitoring, which is crucial for maintaining a controlled and compliant environment. Additionally, incomplete training records can pose significant risks, as they make it difficult to verify that staff are properly trained. When regulators like the MHRA identify these issues, they typically issue inspection observations that require corrective actions within a specific timeline. This is a clear signal that immediate attention is needed to address these gaps. This brings us to the importance of CAPA, corrective and preventive actions. Companies must not only correct the immediate issues, but also implement preventive measures to avoid recurrence. This proactive approach is essential for maintaining compliance and ensuring continuous improvement. Addressing these deficiencies through CAPA is a key part of our overall quality management system and helps us stay aligned with regulatory expectations. Let's walk through this example scenario. Imagine an Indian pharmaceutical company that manufactures tablets is applying for MHRA GMP certification. When the inspection happens, the manufacturing and packaging areas are found to be compliant, which is great news. Their SOPs and validation records are satisfactory, showing they have sound processes in place. However, there are minor deficiencies identified in deviation documentation, which indicates some gaps in their record-keeping that need addressing. In response, the company takes corrective actions. They improve their documentation systems to ensure better accuracy and clarity. They also conduct additional training for employees to reinforce proper procedures and compliance. Furthermore, they submit CAPA reports to MHRA to demonstrate their commitment to resolving issues and preventing recurrence. The outcome of these efforts is successful. The company obtains the MHRA GMP certification. This example highlights how thorough preparation, addressing deficiencies, and taking corrective actions are crucial steps in achieving certification. It underscores the importance of continuous improvement and compliance in maintaining high standards in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Now let's look at the certification and regulatory outcomes. Once a facility has successfully passed the inspection and demonstrated compliance, the MHRA issues a GMP certification. This certification is a crucial milestone because it means the facility is now eligible to supply medicines to the UK market. But the process doesn't end there. Post-certification, there are ongoing activities like periodic inspections and quality defect investigations to ensure continued compliance. This continuous monitoring helps maintain the high standards required for pharmaceutical manufacturing. Finally, let's touch on the possible regulatory outcomes. If everything remains in order, the facility may receive full approval to operate. Sometimes, a conditional approval might be granted, which comes with specific requirements to meet. And of course, in cases of serious violations, the MHRA can suspend operations or issue warnings to protect public health and ensure compliance. All these steps are part of a comprehensive system to safeguard medicine quality and safety throughout the manufacturing process. Now, let's look at the benefits of MHRA certification, starting with what it offers to pharmaceutical companies. Gaining this certification provides access to the UK pharmaceutical market, which is a significant opportunity for growth and expansion. It also helps enhance the company's global reputation, showing that they meet high standards for quality and safety. This can open up improved export opportunities, making it easier to enter other international markets. Additionally, MHRA certification encourages the adoption of better quality management systems within the organization, leading to more consistent product quality. All of these factors together increase customer confidence, reassuring clients and patients that the medicines they receive are safe and reliable. Moving on to public health benefits, MHRA certification plays a crucial role in ensuring that medicines are safe, effective, and of high quality for patients. This not only protects individual health, but also maintains trust in the healthcare system. When medicines meet these rigorous standards, it ultimately contributes to better health outcomes and supports the overall integrity of public health initiatives. So, in summary, MHRA certification benefits both the industry and the public by promoting safety, quality, and trust across the board. So, in conclusion, MHRA certification really stands out as a crucial international approval for pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities. It's a key indicator that a facility meets high standards of good manufacturing practice, which is essential for global credibility. As I mentioned earlier, MHRA is responsible for regulating pharmaceutical products and manufacturing in the UK, ensuring safety and quality. But it's not just about the UK. Having MHRA certification can open doors in international markets, boosting credibility with regulators and partners worldwide. In countries like India, agencies like CDSCO and state FDA play vital roles in supporting compliance. Still, achieving and maintaining proper documentation, robust GMP systems, and being prepared for inspections are fundamental steps in this process. These elements ensure that your facility stays compliant and ready for audits at any time. Overall, obtaining MHRA certification not only demonstrates your commitment to quality, but also significantly enhances your ability to access international markets and establish trust with regulators and customers alike. It's a strategic move that aligns with the broader goal of expanding your global footprint in the pharmaceutical industry. For further support, please contact us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional information you might need. Don't hesitate to reach out. Your success is our priority. And with that, I want to thank you all for your time and attention today.